Hello guys, welcome back again. I'm going to be playing a new game today, and this is an actually new game. This game came out, I think, a few months ago. This is called Rise of the White Sun, and this I can best describe it as a kind of grand strategy sort of game, a little bit similar to if you've ever played any of the Paradox games like Crusader Kings or Europa Universalis, things like this, as well as Victoria. In some ways, I would compare it very closely to the two games, Crusader Kings and Victoria 2, Victoria 3, in that, for one, it focuses mostly on the modern era. I mean, it focuses entirely on the modern era from the years about 1920 till about 1930, and exclusively in China, as well as the border regions of China as well. But it also involves a lot of different characters. So when you play this game, you don't really play a nation exactly, or a group, a province. You actually play as certain characters, otherwise known as a faction, or in this situation, a clique. So you will have many different characters. You can recruit more characters. You can execute them, have them assassinated. And when your characters die, your faction might die as well. So you have to be very careful. Sometimes you recruit more characters, even if you lose your main characters. But usually that means game over for you if you've lost your faction leaders. Either way, let's get started. Before we do anything in this game, I'm going to go over a little bit of the history of this period. So this game is set in China in early 20th century China, specifically from the years around 1920 until about 1930, and that's kind of the time period of this. Anyone who knows a bit about modern Chinese history will know this is the Warlord period, and you can see that there are many different warlords that you can choose from, as well as other different rebel or revolutionary groups and whatever else existing in China at this time. Just to give a quick historical overview, just to summarize what happens in this time period. If you guys know, obviously China used to be a monarchy, used to be an empire, and in the 19th century it was ruled by the Qing Empire, which had ruled China for many centuries prior as well. However, by the late 19th century and early 20th century, the Qing Empire was collapsing. It was facing a lot of rebellion, a lot of resistance. And that resistance really came to a head with the 1911 revolution led by the revolutionary leader Sun Yat-sen. He had led a few other revolutionary attempts before, and this one in 1911 was the most successful. He gained the most ground, and he even was declared the provisional president of the new Republic of China. However, his revolution was not completely successful independently. The main problem with Sun Yat-sen and his nationalist alliance was that they really lacked a lot of the military power that the Qing Empire still controlled. The biggest armies in the nation were still under Qing rule and more or less loyal to them still, including the Beiyang Empire, the Beiyang army, which was under the command of Yuan Shikai. Actually, at this time, he was not technically the commander. He was actually removed from command prior to this time. But basically, he was the power behind the throne in some way. He was a close ally of the previous empress before the last emperor of China, Puyi, became emperor. He was a close ally of the Empress Dowager prior to him. And after she died, the father of Puyi removed Yuan Shikai from power. But being as this is early 20th century China, he was able to keep a lot of his loyal followers in key positions in the army, and a lot of his followers and a lot of his allies still had immense power in the government. So when it came to this point, when the nationalist revolution was looking like succeeding, the Qing Empire was really collapsing, Yuan Shikai basically stepped in as a kind of mediator. He was tentatively on the revolutionary camp, on the revolutionary side, but not entirely. He was still basically his own independent faction in some way. And he used his power with the army to come to some kind of a deal where basically the revolutionaries wouldn't persecute the Qing royal family. They would be allowed to basically live in kind of comfortable obscurity. They would have to give up their imperial titles, and give up the empire, but they would be allowed to live, they'd be allowed to keep their property, and basically kind of go the same way a lot of European monarchs did after the revolutions in the 19th century. Just kind of fade away into comfortable nobility and obscurity. So they took this deal. As well, the revolutionaries took the deal that Sun Yat-sen would step down as provisional president, and Yuan Shikai would become the new first president of China. So this is what happened in, I think, about 1915. He became the first president of Unified Republican China. But his tenure as president was an absolute mess. He was very, very corrupt. He installed a lot of his kind of cronies in all kinds of important positions. And he himself tried to declare himself as the new emperor of a new Chinese empire under a new dynasty, his own dynasty. And this was really too much for everybody. At this point, a lot of Chinese governors and a lot of important people in the country were definitely anti-monarchy, and they would not tolerate him declaring himself the new emperor. So what they did was have a huge revolt. There was a massive revolt all across the country. Many former allies of Yuan Shikai, many of his generals, his governors revolted against him. Of course, the former Nationalist Party under Sun Yat-sen, they also revolted with some of their friends, like the governor of Yunnan and some others as well. And they all started a major war against Yuan Shikai. Seeing this, Yuan Shikai eventually renounced his imperial claim and died soon after. And after he died, it basically just left a massive power vacuum under which the Warlord era emerged from. So after his death, basically the Republican government totally collapsed. It had no authority outside of Beijing, and nobody was really listening to them. You had former generals under Yuan Shikai just ruling entire areas on their own. You had governors basically just going rogue, running their province like their own little country. And you had tons of rebel groups everywhere, from just local bandits and very spiritual focused rebels, as well as political rebel groups like, again, the Nationalists with Sun Yat-sen, who had been in exile for some time, as well as communists and many others. And beyond all that, you also had Russians coming in to China as well. Russia also went through its own civil war around this time, and you had a lot of the Imperial Russian forces, the White Russians, coming into the borderlands and causing a lot of trouble. So really, China was a huge mess, and you get to play in that huge mess. Let's look at the game here. This is the biggest scenario, the Little Model China scenario, and you can see you can play almost every single warlord or major faction in China at this time. This is set in the 1920s, so the beginning of this kind of game is 1920s China, the kind of peak of the warlord era. You can see a lot of major warlords you can choose from, like the Huangxi clique, the Fengtian clique, Hunan, Yunnan, many, many others. So lots of different options to choose from. Some very big groups, like the Shili clique, and some very small ones as well. You can play some minor warlords, like some just small armies, some bandit groups, or just some interesting characters who have their own small domain, things like that. You can also play as a few rebel groups. For example, the Chinese Communist Party. You can play as the Kingdom of Tibet, the new Kingdom of Tibet that separated from China at this time. You can play as Russian White Forces, as well as the Kuomintang, which is the nationalist forces under Sun Yat-sen. And all of these play very differently. Now, this is just one scenario. There's many different scenarios. This one is a kind of grand scenario where you play across all of China. And this does have a time limit of about 100 to 150 turns. You can also play a sandbox mode if you just want to kind of play around and not worry about time limits and do whatever kind of goals you want. There's a few other scenarios too, like this is the big one. There's a few others that might focus on one province only. For example, this one focuses on just a few provinces around Guangdong. This is another big scenario, but mostly about preparing the Guangdong province and then pursuing the northern expedition. Here's another one, the northern expedition. This is a very difficult scenario. This is where the Kuomintang spreads out from Guangdong under Chiang Kai-shek to basically take over all of China and establish the new Republican nationalist government. And there's a few others fighting in maybe one province, for example, fighting in Huangxi. You can choose a nation to fight as well. Even some that might fight in one city. For example, this scenario, the Shanghai Uprising, you can play as a few different groups just in the city of Shanghai. So, for example, the Communists, the Kuomintang, this green gang, which is just the opium gangs in Shanghai at the time, as well as the local governor, the Shanghai garrison, and so on. So there's lots and lots of options, lots of different options too. I'm going to be playing just a very simple option. I'm just going to be playing a very basic kind of game. We're going to be trying the Huangxi, fighting for Huangxi. I'm going to choose the new Huangxi clique, trying to take over from the old Huangxi clique. And the new Huangxi clique is allied with the nationalist Kuomintang forces. This is pretty simple kind of game, or I should say a very kind of standard type of game. Not many factions of this scenario, and definitely not as much as the bigger scenarios. But let's take a look at this one. I'm going to play again as new Huangxi clique, and let's get started. Alright, Huangxi, although a very poor province, is coveted by its powerful neighbors to the north, west, and east. Lu Rongting, the current governor, has not been able to make sufficiently powerful allies, and his power is contested by a new clique from Huangxi, won over to the republican ideals of Sun Yat-sen. Arriving from Hunan, General Shen Hongying, supported by the powerful warlord Wu Piefu, also claimed the province. Which faction will rule Huangxi? Only the result of bloody fights and bold treasons will tell. You have 23 turns to take control of the whole province with your faction. Alright, so this is an easier scenario than some of the others. I only have to worry about one province. However, it's not that easy. We'll take a look at the game. There's a lot of things to worry about. I do have a few allies here. I'm allied with, who am I allied with? A few different factions. I think the Kuomintang and a few others. Let's take a look here. This is a very short scenario to talk about military operations. This is much simpler than some other ones. But let's move into Huangxi province. This is right near to Guangdong province, and I don't play in these other areas. I'm only playing in Huangxi. In other games, I can play in the whole of China, but here I'm only playing in Huangxi province. You can see I only control a very small area. Most of it is under the control of the provincial governor. You can see these stars are his. These circles are his armies. These are my armies, and you can see who's in control of them. Here are the different characters. These characters, similar to in Crusader Kings, I have to select a character. Each character has different traits. You can see by Shongxi, he's a strategist. He gets better military operations. He's from Huangxi, means he's a native here, and he's a southerner. So again, he can deal with other southerners a little bit better. He has some other things too. He's an officer, so he can train troops, and he's a police officer, garrison commander, meaning he can do police operations in provinces. My other leaders as well, let's take a look at these guys too. Li Songren. Okay, so he's more of a general. You can see he's an officer, he's a statesman, and he's a generalissimo. So he's my kind of go-to main commander, but he can also be a governor, so he can do administration in certain provinces. And he's the kind of guy I should put in charge of provinces I conquer. Last guy, let's look at this guy, Huang Xiaohong. Now he's a diplomat, he can deal with other factions. He's a garrison commander, an officer, and a statesman. So he's another good person to govern certain areas. And all of these guys are all southerners and Huangxi natives. Is this guy a southerner as well? Yeah, this guy's southerner as well. I believe the opposing force are all northerners. They're representatives of the Beijing government, and obviously the Beijing government is falling apart at the moment, so they're losing a lot of loyalty. Let's look at his army. So he has 2 big armies here, 3 big armies. I can't see exactly how many troops are in his armies. I can only see an M or an L. I can use some spy tactics to see who's in their army, but I don't know if I have any spies at the moment. Let's take a look. Can I do anything? I can bribe them. If I have a diplomat, one of these guys, who's my diplomat? I think he is. Yeah, he's the diplomat, so I can use him to actually bribe some units. So I can bribe these guys with money or bribe them with some honor, maybe have them switch sides. So I may actually do that right now with this small army. There's also some bandits too. It's also worth to deal with bandits. So there are lots and lots of bandits around here. And actually one of the best things you can do is recruit bandits. So I'm actually going to do that first. Let's have this guy, my diplomat, recruit the bandits. Oh, wait. And how much does that cost? 30 gold. You can see these are my resources. Energy is the lightning bolt or chi. Supporters means how many people support me. The coin is my money. And then this peacock is my face, which means like my kind of reputation in some way. Give you a higher rank? You can't offer more. Let's see if I can give him a higher rank. Okay, the bandits joined me. Nice. So I have this bandit army under my force now. That's really nice. And I wonder if I should get a new soldier. So I got this little bandit group. It's basically great to recruit any bandits you can. I may actually try to recruit another group of bandits. Let's see if I can get this group of bandits too. I don't have enough gold for them. Let's see if I have another character who has a bit more gold. Can he actually recruit them? No, he can't. I need to give this guy some gold, so I'm actually going to try to trade some resources. Let's send him a little bit more gold. Don't hopefully buy off these bandits. Okay. We'll see if I can get him to buy off the next group of bandits, because he's my diplomat. Group bandits. 55? What else do I need? Don't have enough money. Where did my money go? Oh, I think I forgot to validate. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so let me send it again. This guy, my faction leader, he's going to send resources again. I made a mistake there. Okay, 55. Validate. Good. All right, that's good, right? Okay, perfect. Now let's see if he can buy off these bandits. Recruit bandits. Bandits join my side. Nice. He lost all his reputation, though, and all his money, but now I have 2 bandit armies, and this army of bandits, very helpful for me. Now I can maybe even attack some of these provinces. However, they're under the command of this guy, so I can't actually control them because I'm out of mana at the moment. Let's see if I can invade a few of these other provinces here. I'm going to try to take Liban with my commander. Let's move him into here. I don't think this army will be able to deal with me, so I'm going to try to take Liban here. Oh, I lost some men. What happened here? Lost a lot of troops. Oh, a lot of my coolies. Okay. I'm going to have to recruit more. Coolies are very important. These are basically like your army attendants. They have to take care of the army, carry all your weapons, things like that. So I'm definitely going to recruit more. I should have way more coolies than men, so I need more for sure. I'm way under the amount of coolies I need. Let's get this guy to go in. This is my main warlord. Where should I go? I'm going to actually send him into this province as well. He has the most energy of anyone, so I may actually be able to take this province with him. But let's recruit coolies first. Just why not? Get a few more. And let's have him take the province. Alright. Now I own 2 provinces, you can see, or 2 districts. Or 3 districts, I guess. Now I just have to be careful because I do have quite a few armies here, but these bandits are not very loyal. They can very, very easily leave, and also they're pretty terrible troops. If I can transfer these to another commander, I forget exactly how, but Opium Addicts, oof. I can see what I can do anyways. But let's end the turn. That's the end of my turn here. I'm out of energy for everybody, so let's go to next turn. Okay, I rely on coolies. Okay, some kind of attack here. What happened here? Can this guy attack? Am I even attacking him? Oh, I didn't claim this province, that's why. So let's actually claim this province here. And I'm going to move over into this province, take Wulin. I wonder if I can do anything with him. Can I do anything with this army? Let's get this guy to talk to them. Oh, actually, he's my ally. Never mind. I don't want to attack him. So Wulin is my ally. I wasn't really paying attention to who I'm actually fighting against. Okay, here's my other bandit force. Let's send these bandits around here. Looks like this group is pinned. Maybe I'm going to throw the bandits into here. And try to take Luisu. Oh, no. That's a shame. So sometimes this will happen. Not enough morale or not very loyal. At least I can reclaim the district. Sometimes your army won't move. So these are not... This is not really like most strategy games. Your armies are not just like immobile pawns. They're like warlord armies. So sometimes they will not listen to you. Sometimes they'll demand higher payment. Sometimes they'll want a bribe or things like that. So it can be very difficult sometimes to deal with a little bit. Okay, let's get some of these forces out of here. Let's see if I can get Li Songren to move out. I'm going to try to move in the back. What's the problem with him? Won't move. Why? Demanding more money, maybe? I might have to pay the troops. So one thing you can do, you can pay your troops, and hopefully that will help your troops move around a little bit more. But you can see at the moment, neither of them want to move. Let's get you out of here. Will you move? Where can I go? So he's already invading me in Yulin. He's probably going to take that province, which is not great for me. And I don't think I can attack a large army like that. So let's actually see if we can attack here. I'm going to see if I can get this guy to bribe this army. They lost a lot of loyalty. That's good. And they might disobey orders, so that's kind of nice. So I'm going to try and attack. I'll see if this works. I don't know if this will actually be successful, but let's try with my leader. Oh, boy, what? Oh, sorry. Wrong commander. Oh, boy. So I lost a lot of troops there. That's too bad. I might have to recruit here. Let's give a speech for them. Okay, that'll raise their loyalty a little bit. Alright, we're going to have to end the turn here. In the meantime, let's open up a gun repair shop in this province so we can repair our guns and actually get some ammunition and things like that. Alright, let's end the turn here. This is not looking that great for me. I'm probably going to lose Yulin. Oof, rough. Okay. These bandits are just running from me now. Okay, I do have a force here. Let's see if I can take out this army. 2,000 men versus 1,000. I'm going to use my diplomat to see if I can bribe these guys again. He doesn't have much money. Let's get Li Songren to bribe them. He has more money. So let's bribe them here again. Okay. I'll see if I can bribe them with some honors as well. Bribe the officers. Just bribe everyone, and then attack. Oh boy, ugh. Big loss there, that sucks. Let's get this army to move out. We're going to try to attack here as well. This is another bandit army. We're going to send these guys around to try to take some of these provinces. Oh boy. What a pain. Do you need money or something? What's the matter with you? Okay, maybe I have to pay them. Let's get some more coolies as well. What a pain. So all of my armies are pinned down. Okay, can I recruit anyone here? Train troops? Let's move this guy out of here. We need him to get out and do something else. I wonder if we can recruit anything. Can't recruit anything here. Maybe if I go back to one of my home provinces, like this one. Oh, I can't go here. Something here. Can I do anything in these provinces? Gun repair shop, okay. Looks like not much I can do in any of these provinces at the moment. No, not much. Okay, so I'm going to end the turn. This is not looking good for me. Okay, still having some problems with these forces. Attacked again here. Let's see if I can turn my bandits into regular troops. More loyalty and more morale. Let's get a few coolies too. This guy needs some coolies. And that's all his energy gone. Let's get him out of here. Can he recruit anything? No money. Oof. Who can send him some money? Let's get you to send him some money. Okay, buy some new troops. Can we recruit some troops? How much money do I need? 100. Oh, okay. Let's send him 100, I guess. Maybe I can get Li Songren to recruit. Yeah, I can recruit here. Okay, recruit there. That's good. 6,000. Great. Now you can do something. Let's go fight. Oh, need coolies. Let's get some there. Okay, that'll have to be it. He'll stay there for now. Can you recruit anything? Let's recruit as well for you. 4K. And how many coolies do you have? He has 6,000. Ooh, can I take this force? I'm gonna have you take this province. No energy, okay. You, how much energy do you have? You have no energy either. Okay, alright, so that's a turn over. At least I'm a little bit more consolidated at the moment. Still attacking here. It looks like they took that province, but I'm going to move in myself and take this back. Oh, again, boy. Jeez, okay. Let's try to attack somewhere here. Oh. Alright, let's get some of these guys to move around. Oh, boy. Okay, let's end the turn here. Okay, so having a big problem. Let's try to see if we can get around these. I'm losing all my units here. These are all entrenched positions. I'm going to see if I can just do a little bit more sneaky guerrilla tactics and try to sneak around and take some of these undefended armies, undefended locations. So let's see if we can, first of all, can I recruit anything? Should pay my troops. Recruit, handpick trusted men, so. Okay, let's go here. Let's get some more supporters here. Let's get this guy as well. He definitely needs more soldiers. Let's get him a few more. And some more coolies. You can also get some coolies for him too. And let's see if we can get him to move in. Alright, let's see if we can take one of these armies. I'm going to try to invade down the south again. Oh boy. Okay, pinned down still. Alright, let's end the turn there. Or, sorry, I still have a little bit of energy left. How much does this guy have? This guy can actually take some of these provinces. Let's see what he can do. Turn to regular troops. Let's do that. So now these bandits will be regular troops. And so everyone has all their energy left. He's still pinned down. He can do something. What can he do here? Maybe I can get this guy. I don't think he has any money, so he can't really do much. Alright, so let's end the turn. Go to the next turn here. Okay, so a few battles here. A big army right there I need to deal with. But let's see if we can move in. So I'm going to have this guy go in. Oh, a lot of deaths here. Let's see if I can get this force to attack. Okay, finally, victory. And let's take the province. He still has some energy left. Let's sneak around back of this big army and try to cut them off. Oh boy, ugh. Need to pay them, I guess. Okay, pay them. This guy, let's try to deal with this. First of all, let's take this province. And he has a lot of loyalty, so let's try to move him somewhere else. Try to take the whole eastern part of this area. Okay, and Chongxi. He has basically no money, so let's see what he can do. Let's see if we... I don't think we can take this army here, but I might be able to move into Yulin and actually sneak around back and take that from this army. So let's try that. Oh, again, ugh. What a waste. And he has no money to pay the troops. What can I do with them? Let's try this. No, useless. Okay, that army's stuck there then. Can't do much with it. Big disloyalty problems dealing with these armies. Oh. Okay, a lot of battles all along this eastern area. Looks like this Republican government force went to Yulin in the north. I need to get rid of them there. This is a big problem, this army that I can't do anything with. Let's get one of these guys to pay this army. Who has the most money? Can you pay my army, please? Okay. Give them some troops and recruit a few more. One morale. Will they attack? Will they attack? Let's see. Come on. Bai Shongxi, let's go. Yes, nice. So I took out that army there. That's a big force taken out. Now, what can I do? I have a force over here. I want him to take this province. Does he have enough energy? No, he doesn't. I can try to bribe these guys. Let's see if I can bribe these guys with some money. Ooh, nice. Big loyalty drop. So hopefully that'll make it easier to attack them there. Si Yongren. Let's actually, instead of attacking Nanning directly, I'm going to try to take Yuling and Wuzhou to block off this force here. Let's have him move into Yulin and actually take the province. And let's also... Okay, let's see if we can boost these guys a little bit. See if we can make a political department to boost the morale and loyalty of this unit. So this has to be a party army, not a warlord army. All right, that's everyone here. And who's left? Bai Shengxi. So he has a little bit of energy left. Let's see if we can get him down into this province. Is there anything there? Okay, I can fight this army here. I don't think that's a good idea. But how much morale? He's 1 morale. Oh, I don't know about that. Let's try to boost the morale a little bit more. I'm going to try to use Iron Discipline, Harsh Punishment. Lose a little bit of loyalty, but get 2 morale right there. And hopefully boost the performance. Okay, we can try to move in. Let's try to move in here. I'm going to see if I can take Wusu. We've got Wusu isolated. Victory is ours. Nice. So we've almost got the whole province. Just this one little area left over. Okay, he's out of energy. Everyone's done. Let's end the turn. Oh, what happened here? Jeez. Okay, another army. Have to deal with that. I think it should be okay to deal with. As I said, let's try to bribe some of these guys. Let's have Huang Xiaodong try to bribe them. Let's bribe with money and with honors. And bribe with money again. Why not? So, they should lose a lot of loyalty. Let's see how that goes. Okay, maybe I could try to have an attack here. I think this guy, I'll have him... Let's actually have Bai Shengxi. Let's have him take this province. Reclaim district. Oh, I really need to pay these guys. Who can pay them? Let's get this guy to pay my troops. Okay. That should give them a little bit more loyalty. Okay, I can try to push into this province. Let's try to go for it. They just attacked, so they should be pretty weak. Let's try to push into that province and take this army out. Victory is ours. Nice. And got some weapons too. Okay, so very nice. I got most of the north secured, it looks like. Now the only thing is to attack Nanning. Can I bribe Nanning with Li Songren? Let's try to bribe them with some money. Okay, not bad. And bribe with honors as well. And bribe with money again. Let's just keep bribing them. Why not? Rally to your side. Oh, nice. I should be able to do this. Let's see if I can do it. Just take control of that army. Nice. Army joined your side. Under your command. Okay, so I bought that army. I think I basically win then. I don't have enough energy to actually do anything. But I can take Nanning probably next turn. And Napo as well. So let's wait then. What can I do here? I don't want these guys to leave. So let's try to just... let's beat them up a little bit. I'll give them a speech. We'll be nice. Give them a little bit of morale. Alright, so let's end the turn here. And we should be able to finish off this, this match here. Oh, another army. Where did he come from? First of all, let's get Bai Shengxi to take this province. And you can move into this one. Where's that army? Oh, here's a bandit army. So we got to deal with these guys. But let's take the capital, Nanning. And let's have this guy, Huang Xiaohong, take this province as well. It's a lot of their energy, but let's see if we can deal with it. So here, let's have this group move north. Oh, okay, alright. What about this guy move north? This army still has some morale. Can pay them as well, but need the energy. Let's move him north as well. And let's have Li Songren's main army go deal with these bandits. Does he have any morale left? A little bit. Can he actually pay these guys? No, he can't. But he has a little bit of morale. We should be able to do it. Can he do anything else with them? Let's see if I can do something. Okay, let's try the propaganda section. That'll lose all my energy. I really need the morale, so I'm going to try this. Big boost to morale, nice. Okay, still pretty terrible. That's all my energy left. Bai Shengxi, where are you? Let's get him to do something. He's got 1 point left. I wonder if he can bribe this group of bandits. Let's see, I can pay them to leave. I don't know. I think I'd like to recruit them if possible. But maybe I'll move this guy out of here in a minute. We'll get ready to attack that one later. I'm going to move him to Heishao so he can guard that province. Because my ally in Guilin is right there as well. Alright, so let's end the turn here. We'll see how this goes next turn. Okay, got the bandits out of there. I'm going to send him in to attack the bandits in the north. Let's pay my troops first. Maybe I'll try to recruit once, and then... do I have any money to pay them? Yeah, pay them. And then you can go north, deal with the bandits. Victory is ours, nice. So he gave up, the chief gave up. And let's move him into this province to fight the bandits again. Yeah, gave up again. Okay, that looks like all the bandits. I don't know how much else there is left. This army, okay, I have no authority in this army. I gotta pay them. Get a little bit of loyalty. Okay, let's try to see if we can take Zhongshan. Zhongshan. Okay, take that province. Almost every province under our control. The last one left, Heiqi. Okay, who has some armies nearby? Yisongren also has an army. Let's move this army in to Lishu, and we'll have a last final attempt at Heiqi. This needs more coolies. And losing all my units here. Okay, that's the end here. Next turn, we'll have to close in on Heiqi, and hopefully that'll be the end of this battle. Pretty successful and pretty simple scenario. Mostly about fighting and the warlord battles. Alright, let's get Bai Shengxi to go in first. Does he have a good army? Okay. He has a lot of troops. Let's get some more coolies for him. He needs at least double. Let's move in. Yeah, retreat. Okay, now I need to take the province. Let's have Huang Shaohong go in. He has a little bit of morale left. I'll have him pay his troops. No, actually, let's just move in. Let's have him take the province. Okay, looks like I have everything. I believe that's the end, right? At the end of the scenario. 11 out of 12 controlled. For September. So, what other thing? Do I need to attack Guilin? Isn't he my ally? Not sure. Well, let's see exactly what it should do. Maybe I can attack Guilin? I don't know. Okay. Alright, let's end the game then, I believe. I'm not sure. Let's see next. Okay, maybe I do have to attack Guilin. I don't know. Let's try that out. Let's get these armies out of here. They're all draining. Ooh, running totally out of coolies. This guy needs to get some for sure. This guy, who's commanding this one? Now, I guess I have to go up here and take this district from him. Deal with this army. Let's do that then, I guess. Let's try to move these forces north. Oh, let's actually deal with these bandits. Victory is ours, nice. Forces north, and actually let's send this army in to deal with these bandits. Victory is ours again, nice. These bandits everywhere, big bandit problem. Okay, we're gonna have to see about dealing with Guilin. Let's send this army north again to deal with this group of bandits. Do I have enough coolies? Yes. Victory is ours, nice. Alright, oh my god, more bandits. Let's send this army to deal with this group of bandits now. Victory is ours, nice. Okay, let's end the turn here. I definitely need some more coolies. I'm losing all my forces here. Okay, what else is left? Let's send Bao Shangzi in. Let's first recruit a little bit more. And we can pay our troops. And let's send him north. What about you? Let's send you... Can I send him north as well? No, I can't. Wonder if I need to declare war on him or something. Okay, so I'm not really sure how to actually deal with this here. So I need to get rid of this guy, but I don't know how to break my alliance with him. I guess this, circular telegram of condemnation, but I need to send face to someone. So who has the most face here? I guess Li Songren. Let's see if I can transfer the face from my other characters to this guy. Maybe I'll do it next turn. Let's see if I can get this guy to deal with these bandits first. Recruit bandits. Okay, let's buy the bandits off. Let's buy these bandits off. I don't want to fight these stupid bandits. Immediately pay all the bandits. Okay, lost all my face, but I have so many bandit armies now to deal with this stuff. And let's see how I can deal with this guy next week. Last turn, can this guy do anything? First of all, let's see if I can pay these units. Okay, he's got some morale, okay. Let's move these guys in, see if they can take this army. Victory is ours, nice. Alright, and looks like we can take this province. Okay, that's the whole province. One turn left. Any rebels left? There's some rebels here. This has to be dealt with. Let's send this guy in. Pay his troops, of course. And recruit. And let's send this force in to deal with these last few rebels. Let's get some more coolies for him too. Okay, last group of rebels. Let's take these guys out of here, and that can be hopefully the end of the scenario. Oh my god. Do you have any troops left? Any troops left? Right here. Okay. Come on. No morale. Okay. Can pay them. Come on, these bandits. You can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you, bandits. Oh. Okay. Disloyalty. Whew. That's rough, bud. That's rough, buddy. Alright, can I merge these guys? Can pay these bandits. Will they do anything for me? Why not attack? Why not? Let's try. Victory, yes. Okay, perfect. Bandits are all gone. These bandits are still here. Oh boy, get out of my fucking provinces. Can he take them? Let's get this guy to move. He doesn't have any... no morale. So I can't take that. Okay. Let's just end the turn. This is the last turn, I think. So hopefully that'll be enough. Okay, major victory. I didn't get every province. I couldn't betray that last my ally. But I won the scenario, so that's pretty good. And this is a great example of the basic gameplay of this game. This is mostly the military side of things. Other factions may be more focused on intelligence gathering or kind of saboteuring other factions, trying to betray each other, switch sides, loyalty. So there's a lot of different options in this game, and every faction will play very differently. Playing as the communists, for example, you'll be able to do a lot of covert actions and trying to buy loyalty, swapping sides and betraying other factions all the time. Other factions play more like a general grand strategy where you have a big, massive land, you have big armies, and you try to move around and play more like a war game. So this was a basic victory, and you can see I was able to win. I wasn't able to control all of Guangxi. I couldn't betray my ally, and I couldn't assassinate him. But, you know, that's okay. This is a good victory. So let's end the game here, and I'll end the video here as well. And see you guys again next time. I will like to play Rise of the White Sun again sometime, so hopefully I'll come back here again. Maybe try one of the more unique factions like the Communists, or Sun Yat-sen and the Nationalists, or even some of the more interesting kind of rebel groups like the Spirit Soldiers. Either way, guys, let's end the video here, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye, guys.